Let's start with an unexpected piece of history. 18th century Caribbean pirate ships were astonishingly democratic. They even elected their captains by vote. Maybe that's why mathematicians love pirates. The rules are clear, and there's no mercy. Here's today's stage. 5 pirates have gotten their hands on 100 gold coins. The ranking is razor-sharp, from captain number 1 down to junior number 5. Here's the rule. The highest-ranked pirate proposes a split, and if at least half vote yes, it stands. If it's voted down, the proposer goes overboard. So, if you were captain number 1, how many coins could you walk away with? First, most people think this. One wrong step in your fish food, so you'd better be generous to those below you, right? But the answer betrays that gut feeling head-on. Captain 98 coins, number 2 0, number 3 1 coin, number 4 0, number 5 1 coin. What's even more infuriating is that this shameless proposal passes safely, with a majority voting yes. It's a staple of consulting and investment banking interviews, and it became famous when Ian Stewart introduced it in Scientific American in 1999. Here's the promise. Using nothing but addition and subtraction, we'll walk one step at a time all the way to that absurd 98 coins. And 2 bonuses. How the answer collapses once you give the pirates a little pride, and what pattern emerges when there are 500 of them. First, let's write the rules down precisely. All the magic of this game comes from the details of the rules. First, the ranking. From captain number 1 down to junior number 5, everyone knows everyone else's rank. Second and third, proposing and voting. It stands if at least half vote yes and exactly half still passes. Fourth, rejection. If the yes votes fall short of half, the proposer is thrown into the sea. And the priorities. First, survival, second, coins, third, the show. If the payoff is equal, they enjoy watching a colleague go overboard. The third line is mean, but it's essential. It settles the vote of a pirate who gets 0 coins for yes and 0 coins for no. So if you need someone's vote, you have to make them strictly better off than if they had voted no. The most important assumption. All 5 are perfectly rational, and they all know this about each other. There are no enforceable side deals. By the way, there's a variant that requires more than half. The answer changes there, so if you've seen a different answer, the rules were different. Now the captain's dilemma. To know whether your proposal passes, you first have to know how each pirate calculates their vote. A pirate's calculation comes down to one thing. Which is better for me, accepting this proposal or rejecting it and moving to the next round? To understand the world of 4, you need the world of 3. To understand 3, you have to go all the way down to the world of just 2 left. So you solve it from the back, not the front. It's the trick of tracing a maze backward from the exit. The world of just 2 left. The proposal goes to Pirate 4, who brazenly says, I take 100 coins, you get 0. One yes vote is exactly half, so it passes. Pirate 5 can vote no and change nothing. Ties pass bares its teeth for the first time. Pirate 4 gets 100 coins, Pirate 5 gets 0. The world of 3 left. The proposal goes to Pirate 3, who needs at least half, that's 2 votes, so they have to buy 1 vote. Pirate 4, if voted down, walks away with 100 coins, so its vote costs 101 coins, impossible. Pirate 5 gets 0 coins, so a single coin will swing it. But 0 coins won't do. If empty-handed either way, Pirate 5 picks the spectacle. So, Pirate 3 gets 99 coins, Pirate 4 gets 0, Pirate 5 gets 1. Here the principle running through the whole puzzle surfaces. A yes vote is worth that pirates share in the next world after a rejection, plus 1 coin. Friendship, loyalty, rank, none of it enters the price. The bleaker a pirate's prospects in the next world, the cheaper the vote. Now we climb the same logic just 2 rungs higher. Let's stack the rules up exactly as they are. 1 line of rule. Start with the pirate whose share in the next world is cheapest, add 1 coin to that share, and buy only as many votes as you need. Here are the 4 worlds stacked like a ladder. Gold is the proposer, teal is a vote bought for 1 coin, and gray is empty-handed. Computing all 4 worlds at once with code gives this. All 4 proposals pass with at least half the votes. The third row, the 4 pirate world. Proposer Pirate 2 only needs the cheapest vote, Pirate 4's. The proposal 99010 passes. The last row, the real game. The captain needs 3 votes, so he buys 2. The 2 cheapest are pirates 3 and 5, 1 coin each, 2 coins in total. So the captain's share is 100 coins minus the cost of 2 votes, 98 coins. It passes with 3 yes votes from pirates 1, 3 and 5. The latter tells us 3 things. First, the tragedy of second place. Pirates 2 and 4 are too expensive, so no one buys their votes. That's the true nature of bargaining power. What matters is not how fierce you are, but where you stand when the deal falls apart. Second, the dignity of 1 coin. Pirates 3 and 5 voted yes for a single coin, not because they're suckers, but because they know exactly that voting no leaves them with 0. Third, it looks razor thin, but it's safe. It's yes 3 to number 2, yet all 3 votes are bound tight by arithmetic. The objection everyone thinks of. Can't pirates 3, 4, and 5 conspire to all vote no, then split the 100 coins 3 ways? It sounds plausible, but the ladder of rejection descends only 1 rung at a time. After Pirate 1 comes not the 3 pirate world, but Pirate 2's world. There Pirate 2 buys Pirate 4's vote for 1 coin. The moment Pirate 4 sells out the alliance, the 3 pirate world Pirate 3 dreams of never comes. And there's nothing to enforce the promise. A promise that costs the keeper to honor is worthless, so the collusion collapses before it begins. If something kept nagging at you, that instinct wasn't wrong. Real humans behave exactly as that instinct says. The evidence is the ultimatum game. Give 2 people 10,001 and one proposes a split. If the other refuses, both walk away empty-handed. A rational person should accept even 101. Yet everywhere in the world, stingy offers get refused all the time. People burn their own money just to punish an insult. Let's give the pirates some pride too. We change just 1 line. Anyone who gets less than their pride price votes no matter what. The gold line is the captain's fate. At pride 0 he keeps 98 coins, but by pride 30 it collapses steeply all the way down to 40. The table makes it clear at a glance. As pride rises, the captain's share falls to 80, 60, 40, and at pride 50 it hits 0. Up to pride of 1 coin nothing changes. A vote costs at least 1 coin anyway, so that much pride is satisfied for free. Past the threshold, each extra coin of pride means paying for 2 more votes, so the share is cut by exactly 2 coins. The rejection threshold is roughly 20 to 30% of the pot, 20 to 30 coins. At a pride of 30, that's 100 minus 2 times 30, which is 40 coins. At 50 coins, the captain spends all 100 coins on votes and barely keeps his life. From 51 on, 2 votes cost 102 coins, so the captain goes overboard. The lesson to take here isn't that 98 coins is wrong. It's that the answer is always a function of your assumptions. Game theory isn't a fortune teller. It's an honest if-then machine. When we moved the assumption, the answer moved twice as fast. What Stewart really wanted to show begins now. Only, this extension is the work of Steve Omohundro. Same rules, same coins, we only grow the head count. Every time 2 more pirates join, the captain has to buy 1 more vote, and his share drops by 1 coin. So at 7 pirates it's 97 coins, at 101 it's 50 coins, and at 201 the captain's share becomes exactly 0 coins. At 201, his own vote plus the 100 votes he bought make 101 a bare minimum pass. Every coin became a bribe, but he keeps his life and his throne. The trouble is at 203. The votes needed are 102, but all he can gather is 101. For the first time the gold runs short. But this very despair mints a new currency. Every pirate on the 204 pirate ship knows that whatever the captain of the 203 pirate ship does, he dies. So Pirate 2 on the 204 pirate ship reasons, if this proposal is voted down, the next world is the 203 pirate world, and that captain is me, and that captain is certain to die. So Pirate 2 takes not a single coin and votes yes for his life. Where the gold runs out, someone else's doom becomes the currency. The captains of 205 through 207 lack enough free votes and are hopeless. Then at 208 a survival line appears again. The head counts at which the captain survives are 204, 208, 216, 232, 264, 328, 456. Measured from 200, the distances are 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. They double at every step, powers of 2. It's the most elegant twist to come out of a story that began with pirates and gold. Why a doubling? The votes the captain can gather are his own vote, the 100 he buys, and the free votes of everyone who is doomed. Set that against the half line. Then the next survival line is always twice the quantity of the previous one minus 100. That's why the gap doubles every single time. The politics of a big ship are strangely realistic. The captain's goal is no longer wealth but survival, and the fuel of power is no longer gold but the doom of his crewmates. One aside, Omohundro, who built this extension, became more famous a decade later with basic AI drives, laying a cornerstone of AI safety. The puzzle's formal name is the pirate game. Our tool, backward induction. The heart of it is exactly what we did all along. Start from the simplest final scene and climb back up one rung at a time. Let me sum it up in 3 lines. First, work backward from the end of the future. Climb up from the world of 2 and it solves with addition and subtraction. Complexity is a matter of direction. Second, bargaining power is your spot when the deal breaks. What set the vote price wasn't strength but your share after a no, just like a rival job offer in a salary negotiation. Third, the answer is a function of your assumptions. Rationality gives 98 coins, pride gives 40 to 60, and a dry vault gives the powers of 2 survival lines. A model is not a crystal ball. It's an honest machine that spits out, with 0 error, exactly which conclusion follows from which assumption. Next time you have something to divide with someone, think backward from the final scene. At the very least, you won't be thrown overboard. If this video helped you, please subscribe and hit like. See you in the next one.